people. I think anybody who runs for public office should get their head examined. And I include myself in that. Why do we want to run for public office? The environment in America today is so negative because of politics. Why would somebody want to be involved in politics? Not just running for office, just being an activist, anything. Mm-hmm. Why? And I think the folks who keep that front of mind and realize this is not my permanent job will do a better job of listening to the people and actually reflecting what the people want while they're in office and being a true representative than the folks who get in there and somehow automatically become, whoa, this is awesome. I need to make this my career. So honestly, I'm actually more motivated to run now because of term limits, because I know I can't be there forever.
Right.
I don't want to be there forever. I'm glad to be leaving in 6 years or less if I don't do a good enough job and get kicked out.
So this one is not quite as a hard-hitting of a question. What is your favorite pizza place in Arlington?
I saw that in the email, and I was looking forward to that question. I'm a bit of a homebody. I don't go out too often. Okay. But to be honest with you, I used to live about 3 blocks from Nizza Pizza, and I would have to say that's my favorite location in Arlington.
That's a very popular one.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've eaten there. I love Nizza Pizza too.
Exactly. I mean, I've let's put it this way. I like it enough that I've not only ordered out, I've eaten in.
Right.
I would say, just a shout out to another place, I would say Blaze Pizza's been really good the couple times I've been there, and I'll probably be back there too.
It's over by Whole Foods?
Correct.
Okay, it's Collins.
Yes. So I had to mention the in District 5 location first before I mentioned the out of District 5 location. But no, truly, I'd say Nizza Pizza is definitely my favorite.
Excellent.
Did you grow up in Arlington, did you say?
So I was actually born next door in Grand Prairie, but my family moved me here when I was about 3.5, 4 years old, and I lived here for a few years. Some of my earliest memories as a child were right here in Arlington. The old Arlington Stadium, watching the Texas Rangers from the nosebleed seats, the only seats my parents could afford. I've got a memory of a shop right here in downtown Arlington that my mom and dad used to go to for repairs for their typewriter.
Okay. Right on.
I mean, those are the kinds of memories I have as a child of Arlington. And I didn't stay here for very long. I was only here for a few years. And then my family moved away. And then I didn't truly come back, like I said, until my early 20s after college. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I had a follow-up question. It was pretty serious. Who is your favorite Beatle and why?
Oh, no. That is serious.
It can get very serious.
Man. And honestly, that's a really bad question for me to answer. Because I don't know that I'm one of these horrible person who does not have strong feelings on that. And that's not good.
No,
people want to have strong feelings on the Beatles. So
you are welcome to like whatever you like. If that's not your thing, what is your thing? Who's your favorite band? What do you listen to when you're at home?
I listen to music mostly when I'm driving because of my my job. Driving around is basically 90% of what I'm doing if I'm out in the house. And recently, I finally got myself Sirius XM satellite radio and have been stuck. I cannot get off of the Real Jazz channel.
Awesome.
Nonstop,
Nice.
24/7 jazz. Doesn't matter what kind. Doesn't matter how old it is, new. I just love jazz. Honestly, that's really my favorite channel on there.
All right.
So.
This is the last question that we have, and this is one question, not a 3-part question. What is the first thing you would hope to accomplish should you win?
Well, that is a challenge as well, because I think what a lot of people expect me and other candidates to say is, hey, I'm going to get right in, I'm going to change everything or change this or do that. And I've had to remind some people, hey, look, I'm going to be 1 vote out of 9. Mm-hmm. And unless my idea is a quality idea that's going to get, the support of at least 4 other council members, any of my ideas, nothing's going to happen. But I think the one thing I've been out on the campaign trail really talking about a lot is the fees and the permitting processes that small businesses in Arlington really face. And I'm going to share with you all the quick story that I've shared almost every location I've been to talking to people. About 2 months ago, I guess now, I went to the new Arlington Foodies Farmers Market right here in downtown. And I wanted to make a effort to talk to every single one of the booths and all the folks that were there displaying everything from whiskey-infused chocolate cake to cupcakes, everything. It was a great time just walking down and just admiring all the wares. But I had the same question for everybody. I was like, what were some of the challenges you faced when you participated in this? How, get your booth set up, everything. And one gentleman stuck out. He said, you know what? Setting this up wasn't too difficult. He said, but I need to tell you something. I'm a food truck operator. And he says, do you know why you never see any food trucks in Arlington? I had no answers for him. He goes, well, here's the deal. The single day permit for setting up your food truck in Fort Worth is $37. In Dallas, it's $75. It's like, okay, that's a lot of tamales. In Arlington, it's $200.
Ooh, I had no idea.
I didn't either.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. But it's little tiny things like that don't affect 99% of the people in Arlington that have a huge impact on whether a small business is able to open, able to operate, able to generate any kind of revenue and hire people and grow and become a permanent fixture in this community. Am I promoting food trucks as the solution to all our problems? No. But I think that's emblematic of some of the challenges we face in City Hall, and some of the things that will definitely be my top priorities is looking at ways we can streamline things, make things easier for people of all socioeconomic backgrounds to say, hey, look, I want to start a small business. I want to contribute to my community. And, hey, it wouldn't hurt to pay some of my bills.
Right.
Great. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. We really enjoyed it. We're looking forward to seeing how this race turns out. And you're welcome to come back anytime.
Would love to. This is awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So that's our podcast. Thank you for listening to our episode. Please come back and check us out on all of our social media accounts.
Arlington Citizen Media. Slap it in the Google. We're there.
Go to the Google machine and say, hey, Mark Zuckerberg.
That's Facebook.
You sure?
Do they own all of them now?
They probably do.
They secretly do.
If Mark Zuckerberg doesn't, Jeff Bezos will. Anyway, thank you for listening to our show today. Check us out. We'll be back.
Go rediscover your city.
Seriously, the podcast is over. Go rediscover your city.